You have Cookie World 2.5 coming out.
Yeah.
Why 2.5 as opposed to 3?
I mean, because I felt like it's a lot of. That's why I feel like it's the time for my first interview, because me growing in music, it's a lot of unanswered questions about me, and I feel like I owe that explanation before I continue. Because you got a lot of fraudulent rappers and, you know, things like that. So I don't want to, let the people who've been rocking with me from the start, have other people looking at them for rocking with me and not knowing what's going on, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because I just interviewed True Life, and he just got out of jail for
That dude that was
doing.
beefing with Jim Jones.
Yeah, same True Life, but he ended up getting caught up in a murder. Well, him and his brother ended up getting into an altercation. He said he didn't do anything, but
Yeah, I saw that interview.
so he did 8 years. He just got home, and the one thing he said that I found really interesting, he said that it is absolutely impossible to be a rapper and a gangster at the same time.
I totally agree with him.
And he said that he was trying to do it, and he feels stupid now, 8 years later, for trying to do that, because all that did was just end him up in jail.
Yeah. Because, it's the cliche thing to say, but it's the truth. Like 90% of the dudes that's rapping haven't really been in the streets. So you can't, not just let alone the snitching on a murder. You get what I'm saying? You can't expect these rap dudes to live by the laws you live by in the streets. Like, be a man of your word, things like that. Don't backstab your homie. If somebody is helping you out, you owe that to them to help them out. Things like that. That's not in music, and that's things I had to adapt to. You can't get mad at that, you know. And all the small beefs that start in music because of the fame drug. Back then in the streets, you don't really beef unless it's nothing, unless it's something serious. But in rap, it's like I don't like this dude, and then you have people talking back and forth, which creates, drama, which put these dudes like True Life in a real situation who is gonna move like a gangster and get all that time. And at the end of the day, he's the only one that's gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one with the career. He was the one that was signed to Jay-Z, and what I mean, had songs with Nas and all that type of shit. And yeah, and you lose it all. And I see it, like I'd interviewed Go Yayo a little while ago, and afterwards I saw these like stupid situations he was in, beefing with people, and guns falling out of people's waistbands and stuff like that. And I reached out to him. I said, none of these dudes that you're arguing with are in the position that you're in. You know what I mean? None of them have the potential that you have. So you have the most to lose, not them. They're dragging you down, from where you should be.
Yeah, because I
But
mean, because when you start rapping, based on your own conscience and how much you've done in the streets, if you trying to portray an image of being a street dude, people gonna expect you to be in the streets. And some dudes who may not have been in the streets enough, they go back. And just as I thought, what made me start rapping, I'ma start thinking as if I did a 5-year bid. The way I think now with rapping is I think as if I just left the corner yesterday. So if you're a dude from the corner, you just left the corner yesterday and you was just running from the police and you didn't know if you was gonna make it home each day because you're doing something illegal. You don't know if you're gonna get caught. You don't know if you're gonna get shot. and then the next day you don't have to do that anymore. How fast are you to rush back to what you was doing? You're gonna respect, man, I'm just in the house smoking my weed and doing my music, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But if you, let's say you get so comfortable doing that for years, some rappers feel like they have to prove themselves. I mean, I done lost so many people in my time and money, I don't feel like I have anything to prove to anyone.
And that's how we're going to finish it off, man. Just like that. With those words. Well, Cookie Money, man. I appreciate you sitting down, man. And best of luck to you. Well, what's the next project? The next project is Cookie World 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5, my bad. 2.5. Anything after that?
3, 4, and it goes on. This is what I do now, you know. All my friends and everybody around me say you're a rapper now. So this is what it's gonna be.
That's what it's gonna be, man. Well, listen, man. Wish you all the best, and until next time. Appreciate you sitting down for your first interview with us.
All right, had to Vlad only. Even though they said you was the police.
Yeah, man. They can go ahead and say it. we gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep putting out dope ass interviews.
Yeah. Oh, if they incriminate themselves, that's on them. Like you said, they sell apes on Instagram and don't call Instagram the police.
Hey, man. Anyone who wants to know how to do interviews with me differently, just watch the Pee Wee Longway interview. When I look at your music, when I listen to your music, and I look at your album covers and stuff like that, I'm seeing a lot of blue. The color blue seems to be very prominent.
It's a nice color, my boy. It's a nice color. It ain't nothing like that.
Now, I assume there's a Crip thing going on?
Nah, just a nice color.
Just a nice color?
Yeah.
No cripping going on?
No, nothing. Just
no
a nice
nothing.
color, just the scene. Themes and the scenes, man.
Okay. Growing up in that type of environment, a lot of people start to hustle early. Like, how old were you when you first started hustling?
I wasn't hustling, man. I was a school guy, man. Going to school, handling my business, man.
You 100% legal? You were good?
Yeah.
Doing everything by the book?
Doing it by the book, man. Make sure it happens.
I'm going to ask the questions because that's the shit that people want to hear.
But once again, if you're trying to prove yourself, then you want the world to know what you done.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Decision you make.
Absolutely. Well, until next time, man. Peace.
All right.